In a dim lit room where the weary gather round, Pete John's on guitar, strumming sweet healing sounds. His melodies echo through the old wooden walls, songs of sickness and health, while the world quietly falls. He sings of ailments, afflictions and battles fought, of broken hearts mending and the lessons they've taught. His lyrics like medicine, soothing souls tenderly, a balm for the wounded, bringing serenity. Oh, the healing hour, where sadness finds its cure. In that acoustic happy hour, his songs endure through the pain and the joy. We find solace in his voice in the healing hour, where unity rejoices.
Yes, welcome to the Healing Hour here on Studio Live today. My name's Pete Johns, and we do this every week. You'd think we'd be used to it by now, but every week we bring something new, something different, something borrowed, something blue, something like that. Welcome aboard. We're going to play some songs today of sickness and health. I needed a theme, and I says to my wife, what should my theme be? And she's like, what about in sickness and in health? And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, wedding songs. No, can't think of any of those. Let's take it literally and go with some songs about life, but also about, some of the times where life doesn't go to plan. And look, I'm going to say it here, trigger warning that some of the songs are about mental health and physical health and all that kind of stuff. But that's what we're here for, right? We're here to be a community together, and I thought I would start with something a little upbeat, a little uplifting, and about the fact that we're all here to continue staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. But now it's alright, that's okay. You can look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, and you old. Well, now I get high and I get low, and if I get neither, I just don't know. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes, I'm a dancing man, and I just can't lose. We know it's alright, it's okay, live to see another day. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a motherfucker, staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Ooh, life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. I'm staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. But now it's alright, yeah, that's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times times affect a man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Woo! The Bee Gees and Staying Alive. Yeah, I figured let's start positive with some Staying Alive from the Bee Gees here on your Music Live. No, wrong show. Happy Hour. I was getting live in my head and I'm like, which show am I doing now? Oh yeah, the Happy Hour. That's a different one. The Healing Hour. Let's say good day to the fine folks who are here with us live. G'day Hugh Cordwell. Thank you Mum and Dad, Thomas Christ, Perpetual Platypusty, Ed B. Metal, Angela Sinclair, Bleeding Red Beats. Thank you Mark Bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, a little bit of Aussie Bee Gees action. Hello to Mr. Fomiati. BRB said g'day to you already. Thomas Christ, our wonderful moderator. Al Davis Music is here. We got all the fine feathered folks here. G'day, Brad. Example. Almost did a sheep then, Brad. Example. I hope you're all doing well and ready for some lively and deadly songs. Yeah. Let's crack a goat. Oh, I should play goats, but that's got nothing to do with sickness or health. By the way, who wants me to get rid of this background? Like, I thought this was a good idea. Let's at least make it a little more serene, shall we? There we go. We don't need realism around here, do we? Yeah, Mark Bro, 3 months into club. Mark was one of the first folks to join. So, yeah, many of you will have just ticked over to 3 months in the club, the membership club here on Studio Live today. So thank you for doing that. Your donations, your memberships, your Patreonage are all super, super appreciated. Goat. All right, giving Angela the work vibes. Yeah, sorry. To Angela and to Jenny Jolivet and to all the folks I know that work in the health industry. You rock. You rule. Thank you for doing what you do. Couldn't do this stuff without you. And I promise I will not mention the health system in any particular countries and my dislike of it. Because I suppose I just did. Who likes They Might Be Giants? Yeah, they got a song about a doctor. It's Dr. Worm. I'm going to play it for you right now. They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I leave the door unlocked 'cause I can hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching me twirling the stick. When I give the signal, my friend Rabbi Vol will play the solo. Someday somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. Tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr. Word. They do, it's true. Still haven't fixed the chair. It was fine in rehearsal, and now it's falling. Fallings, I tells you. A worm in the tequila bottle. There you go. Anyone can play the drums. That's right. If you had enough tequilas, you sound amazing, don't you? Very cool stuff. Thank you, Brad. Well, I guess it's fitting if it's been a tough week and if you haven't been feeling well. But remember, I just want to put this out there for all my fellow YouTubers and folks out there. Man, don't look at the numbers. Don't worry about the vanity metrics. It doesn't matter. If there is one other person that's sitting and chilling and listening to music, I love that there's 26 of you folks here. If there were 16 or 6 or 1 or 106, you're still hanging out and doing good things. So, yeah, mental health check for my fellow creators that it can be very easy to focus. But remember, it's quality, not quantity. And we got some quality people here, folks like Christopher Rossi, who is here as well. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Who haven't I said g'day to? Just scrolling around to make sure I've said hi to everybody. Yeah, look, it's important to just reconsider that and to make sure you know that, because let's be honest, we're all here just for the fun and for the music. And the platforms, the social media platforms are the ones that tell you, that, like, they put the numbers right there in front of you, don't they? And it can be really damaging to your mental health to focus on that. Cheers. Speaking of damaging to health, drink in moderation, folks. Let's play some Crash Test Mother Lovin' Dummies, shall we? This is a cool tune. It's about illness. It's called Afternoons and Coffee Spoons. 2, 3, 4. What do you think that makes me just a little bit queasy? There's a breeze that makes my breathing not so easy. I've had my lungs checked out with x-rays. I've smelled the hospital hallways. Someday I'll have a disappearing hairline. Yeah, someday. Someday I'll wear pajamas in the daytime. Time is when the days like a play by Sartre. When it seems the book burning's in perfect order. I gave the doctor my prescription. I tried to stick to my prescription. Someday I'll have disappearing hairline. Someday I'll wear pajamas in the daytime. No afternoons will be measured out, measured with coffee spoons and T.S. Eliot. Maybe if I can do a play-by-play back, I could change the test results and I will get back. I watched the summer evening pass by. I heard the rattle in my bronchi. Someday I'll have disappearing hairlines. Someday I'll wear pajamas in the daytime. No afternoons will be measured out, measured with coffee spoons and T.S. Eliot. Because the thing is, you see, some people say, John, you've got more than 100,000 subscribers. Why do you only get like 30 people coming to your live shows sometimes? And I say to them, I says, quality over quantity. Sorry, that was just finishing the thought that I had from the last time. Because not everyone's going to dig everything. Not everyone's going to like everyone, and that's okay. What strangers on the internet think of what you do shouldn't be your validation point. Anyway, I'm going to get off my high horse. I've flattened my B string. Not as bad as breaking your G string. How's everyone doing? What are you having? What are you imbibing in? For those that are imbibing, what are you drinking? I'm going with the OG Goat Lager tonight. That's one of my faves. Keep me hydrated. You also shouldn't follow other people because you know what cakes say? They say that sheep go to heaven and goats go to hell. Don't be a follower, folks. 2, 3, 4. I'm not feeling all right today. I'm not feeling that great. I'm not catching on fire today. Love has started to fade. I'm not gonna smile today. I'm not gonna laugh. You're out living it up today. I've got dues to pay, and the grave digger puts on the forceps. Stonemason does all the work. The barber can give you a haircut. The carpenter can take you out to lunch. Now I just want to play on my pan pipes. I just want to drink me some beer. As soon as you're born, you start dying. So you better stop living in fear. Oh no, sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. All right, oh yeah, uh-huh. I don't want to go to Sunset Strip. I don't want to feel the emptiness. Bold marquees with stupid band names. I don't want to go to Sunset Strip. I don't want to go to Sunset Strip. I don't want to feel the emptiness. Bold marquees with stupid band names. I don't want to go to Sunset Strip. And the grave digger puts on the forceps. The stonemason does all the work. The barber can give you a haircut. The carpenter can take you out to lunch. Oh no, I just want to play on my pan pipe. I just want to drink me some wine. As soon as you're born, you start dying. So you might as well have a good time. I think that I might go insane, putting up with all of the things you say and do. And I want to find a better way to survive in this land. I just might eat a can, and maybe then I can be at one with. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. little goats theme going on there. Because you gotta have fun. Gotta keep you on your toes. Why would you come and watch this show every week if I just do the same things and we don't change things up and try to keep you on your toes, eh? Hi. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you to the kind folks who are patrons of the channel. You Patreon crew are awesome. Thanks to all the members, all these folks in green here, like Perpetual Platypussy, like Christopher Rossi, Jade Starr, although she's not green because she's also a moderator, Hugh Caldwell, Mark Blobean, all the cool kids are doing it. They're all members, so thank you. Appreciate that. Big time. My StreamYard just said, your Facebook stream's not working, Johns. And I'm like, tell me something I don't know. All right. Shall we, by the way, a lot of these are going to be like a little bit left field or right field. I don't know. I get in trouble when I say a little bit left field. People think I'm getting political. I'm like, no, it just means not normal. Stop overthinking things, says the world's best overthinker. Let's change things up a little bit with the background. We'll go with this one here. We'll jump over. This one reminds me, did anyone play the video game Theme Hospital? It reminds me of that, like the theme park games. There was a theme hospital game, and it was really cool. And it was like it wasn't serious. It was more like, yeah, this guy's got a trombone stuck in his throat. Like, make sure you get it. And there was another one called Life and Death that was more serious, which I didn't like as much. But Theme Hospital was gold. Sheeps and goats. Sheeps and goats and Rossies. Thank you, Christopher. Rossi, I'm gonna put your name into a song that I'm going to play in a moment. Because I'll do that. If anyone else makes a donation, you're going in. I need 3 names. So if anyone else wants to donate, I'm going to put you into a song in a couple of songs' time. But first I'm going to play some oils. This is a little Australia zone, by the way. I'm going to play a few Australian tunes for you. This is this is a song by Midnight Oil, and it's called Beds Are Burning. 2, 3. Out where the rivers broke, bloodwood and the desert oak, holding wrecks and burning diesel, steaming 45 degrees. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. Time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. Four wheels gather cockatoos, from Kintories to Yondamoo. Western desert lives and breathes in 45 degrees. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. Oh yeah! How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? roads are burning. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, the fact's a fact, belongs to them, let's give it back. Beds are burning. Oi. And Pete is sinking. Yeah, like I say, it's the show today is very loosely themed around in sickness and in health. That one is obviously more about the inequality and the way that we in Australia have chosen to treat our Indigenous friends. And I know it's a big issue in Australia, in the US, and in Canada, that there's different health issues that you have with an Indigenous population. And unfortunately, a lot of our health services are based around us folks. And so we don't often treat things the way they should be treated. Anyway, but yeah, it's just, and plus a really cool song because Midnight Oil, the Oils, are friggin' awesome. Thank you to Hugh Caldwell, who agrees that the Oils are awesome, because they are. They rock. So I'm going to have to add Hugh in here to the song that I'm going to play for you in a minute. Hugh Caldwell. I reckon there was an Australian, was it Hugh Caldwell? The Cardwell-Harvey report. Yeah, Hugh Caldwell sounds like the name of a reporter, Hugh. You could definitely... oh, there you go, Jade Starr. Jade Starr's in the song now. All right, we've got our three people in the song. But if anyone else wants to donate, Gladys loves you. Well, thank you, Gladys. And thank you, Gladys, for not going over. Unlike that unruly Jade Starr who's always going late with her shows. Hello, Gino. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, exactly. Society can be sick. Exactly. Inequality. Society can be sick too. Sickness and health of all peoples. All right, so I've changed those up now. All right, we'll play this song in just a jiffy. I was on a rant or a tangent, but I'm just going to have a drink and play a song. Play the song, man. This is a cool song by an Australian artist who I've seen a bunch of times play live, and he's Ben Lee. And this song's called Catch My Disease, which, again, very loosely around the sickness and health, but it's a cool song, and it's worth playing. Excuse me. 1, 2, you know what to do. My head is a box filled with nothing. That's the way I like it. My garden's a secret compartment. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Your body's a dream that turns violent. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. The winter is long in the city. That's the way I like it. So please, baby, please, open your heart and catch my disease. I was at the stage in Pomona. That's the way I like it. She drank beer, Coca-Cola. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. She told me about the winds from Santa Ana. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. She told me she loved me like fireworks. And that's the way I like it. So please, baby, please, open your eyes. My disease. So please, baby, please, come on, catch my disease. play Jade Star on the radio. That's the way I like it. They play Hugh Caldwell on the radio. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I hear Christopher Rossi on the radio. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. They don't play me on the radio. Woo! That's the way I like it. So please, baby, please, come on, catch my disease. So please, baby, please, come on, catch my disease. Catch my disease. Na 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 na. 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 It's like the gods of Australian alternative music just summoned Coldacre by playing some cool Aussie tunes. Very nice. Thank you for being here, Coldy. I'm having a coldie. G'day, Frank Terzo as well, who is here. Hope you are doing well. There you go. you got your mentions. So thank you to those who donated. I threw you into the songs. Maybe that should be a regular thing. Anyone that donates, I just find a way to work you into the next song I play. That could be a fun bit of time. Oh no, Frank Terzo's gone. Done it. Now I've got to try and work out how I can get Frank Terzo into this next song, which is going to be tough because maybe I need to wait for a later song. Because I don't think it'll happen. But thank you, Frank. 10 Canadian loonies. But you know who's not loony? Frank. Oh, and check out Frank's new show. He's doing like a community update show over on his channel, which is really cool. So go check it out. Now, this is another song. I'm sorry that I'm playing some Australian songs, but hey, I'm Australian. What can I say? And this is an Australian alternative rock music royalty, wonderful female singer-songwriter by the name of Missy Higgins. And she's got a really fun song that I like to play. And I don't do that gender change thing. I'll just sing it as Missy sung it. So, because it doesn't matter. Because I can say he left a card and a bar of soap. Watch out for the Terzo. Let's see if we can work Frank into this song. This is going to be a little bit tricky. This is called Scar. 2, 3, 4. He left a car and a bar of soap and a scrubbing brush next to a note that said, use these down to your Frank Terzo's. No. Before I knew it, I had shiny skin. I felt easy being clean like him. I thought this one knows better than I do. A triangle trying to squeeze through a circle. Now this would have been a better line. Let's try this again. A triangle trying to squeeze through Frank Terzo. He tried to cut me so I'd fit. Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that fit too close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver? The way things could have gone. Doesn't that feel peculiar? When everyone wants a little more. So that I do remember to never go that far. Could you leave me with a scar? So the next one came with a bag of treats. She smelled like sugar and smoked like the sea. She told me don't trust them, trust me. Then she pulled at my stitches one by one, looked at my insides, clicking her tongue and said this will all have to come undone. A triangle trying to squeeze through Frank Terzo. She tried to blunt me so I'd fit. Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit too close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver? The the way things could have gone. Doesn't that feel peculiar? And everyone wants a little more, so that I do remember to never go that far. Could you leave me with a scar? I think I realised just in time about my old self was hard to find. You can bathe me in your finest wine, but I'll never give you mine, 'cause I'm a little bit tired of feeling that I'm the bad fruit nobody buys. Tell me, do you think we'd all dream the same? And doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit you close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver, the way things could have gone? Doesn't that feel peculiar, that everyone wants a little more, so that I do remember to never go that far? Could you leave me with a scar? Could you leave me with a scar? Could you leave me with a scar? Oh man, I nearly lost it a few times there. I'm sorry. We're because it's like sickness and in health. We're steering hard into the skid, and we're just making it really weird here. I'm on Smoko. I'm on Smoko. I could probably sing it better than the singer of, is it the Chats that do that song? It's another Australian classic. Thank you, Frank. Thanks for the donation, and thanks for bearing with me. We have to have fun. Yeah, Missy Higgins has got some great tunes. If you've never checked her out, she's got Scar, Steer. There's one called The Special too, which is really cool. Just need to put the guitar down so I can do a chairlift. I promise I'll buy a new chair. Especially since we've had another couple of fine folks donating here. Bleeding Red Beats. Thank you for that. Frank Terzo. Oh, too kind. Appreciate you, mate. So now I've got to slide Bleeding Red Beats and Frank Terzo. It's going to become the Frank Terzo hour. I'm going to slide Frank Terzo into all my songs. Maybe not this next one, because this next song's one of mine. And this is about those who, like me, I'll have a quick drink, have the affliction of being constant thinkers. Hands up in the chat who overthinks. Any underthinkers out there? Give me a thumbs down if you're an underthinker and a thumbs up if you're an overthinker. Why do I get the feeling that in these communities with creative folks, you're all going to be like me and be overthinkers? Because that's the way we roll around here. So this is a song about thinking all the time and how unfun it is. It's called Think All of the Time. When I wake up in the morning, it starts up right away. Try to think of nothing, but it knows just what to say. You better stop and think of all the problems you can find. And I just wish I didn't have to think all of the time. Sure that there's a war somewhere and everybody's dying, but I'm just doing nothing here while they're all hurting, crying. Imagine if the families and friends out there were mine, and I just wish I didn't have to think all of the time. Sometimes on a sunny day I look up to the sun and wonder how a star can shine so bright and just be done. Because one day it's gonna blow and leave us all behind. And And I just wish I didn't have to think all of the time. When it's time to go to bed, I lay there contemplating if life is just this hard or if it's drama that I'm making. But there's no way to turn off all the thoughts up in my mind. And I just wish I didn't have to think all of the time. It's true. I do. And because I've played that song, I feel like I should play this next one, which was kind of what inspired that one. So that was kind of in the style of a Dead South tune. So we've got to try and what are we going to try and work in here? I don't know. I've got the rasp going on today, mostly because I practiced a bit too much, Frank. So I'll see. We're going to get Bleeding Red Beats into this one. This is called In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company. 2, 3, 4. Dead love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push of a little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I'm going home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Bleeding red sticks into my shoulder. Oh, babe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I see my redhead mare sped, tear shed queen be my squeeze. Stage of smells, tells, hills, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt, hang me from a tree. And as I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company. Dead love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push of a little bruised and bleeding. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Brass knives sticks into my shoulder. Oh babe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh babe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. little bit of the Dead South. We almost got it. It's really hard to put bleeding red beats in a song, but we got the bleeding red part. We need to add another Frank Churzo for his second donation. Hello, Jenny Jolivet. Yes, hopefully you don't get any. I did have a trigger warning at the start of the show. Again, trigger warning, it looks like a workplace, or at least a slightly cartoonified workplace for some folks as well. And shout out to folks like Angela, who are helping keeping us safe out there. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. All right, so what have we got? We've got 3 songs to... I might finish on time today. Good thing too, because our mate Brad Examples are kicking into some tunage afterwards. Brad, love you, mate, but the Vegas Golden Knights are... the puck's just dropped, so I'll be watching hockey, mate, but I wish you a good show. And I'll leave you on in the background at least. But the Vegas Golden Knights going for 3 in a row against the Dallas Stars right now. Where's DJ Big Red? He's normally my hockey update guy. Any placebo fans out there? I thought this was a double positive, negative, whatever way you want to look at it. Because this is the band Placebo, and this is their song called Meds. So I couldn't think of a more appropriate song to play for you on the show today. So therefore, I'm going to. And it's a very, very cool tune. So this is the tune by Placebo. It's called Meds. I was alone, falling free, trying my best not to forget what happened to us, what happened to me, what happened as I let it slip. I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds? I was alone, I was over the edge, trying my best not to forget all manner of joy, all manner of glee, and our one heroic pledge, how it mattered to us, how it mattered to me, and the consequences. I was confused by the birds and the bees, forgetting if I meant it. Baby, you forget to take your meds. 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 The drugs and the sex and the complications and the texts and the drugs and the complications and the sex and the drugs and the complications. You know who's not complicated? That's our friend Frank Churzo, baby. Baby, you forget to take your meds. Baby, you forget to take your meds. Baby, you forget to take your meds. Baby, you forget to take your... I was alone, falling free, trying my best not to fall. There you go. Meds by our friends Placebo. And yeah, I didn't want to put like because I'm trying to replace the nouns, the pronouns, and it's like, baby, did you forget your take your meds? And if I sang Frankie over and over again, that would have got a bit weird. So I didn't go with that one. But thank you. We snuck a Frank in there because no one's as cool as Frank. It's true. Hmm. Yeah, it is funny. It's funny how they have hockey teams in the desert, like in Nevada and in Arizona. Arizona are moving to Utah now, which is weird. Moving to Salt Lake City. Yeah. So yeah, lots of weirdness that goes on in professional sports, but I just like watching the shows, watching the hockeys. Frank, there's a saying, I don't know if it translates to Canada, there's a saying that you got more dollars than cents. So what would it be in Canada? You got more loonies than toonies than no, I don't know. Thank you, Frank. You're awesome. You spoil me, Frank, and I appreciate it big time. I'm going to play an Offspring tune for you now. This one goes out to our mate Frank Turso. Yes, hit hat trick for Frank. Absolutely. Let's do this. And thank you for taking my weird lyrical choices in the spirit they're intended. Need to get my lyrics in order. That's a great start. Day after day, your home life's a wreck. Powers that be just breathe down your neck. You get no respect, you get no relief. You gotta speak up and yell out your piece. So back off your rules, back off your job, 'cause I'm sick of not living to stay alive. Leave me alone, not asking a lot, just don't wanna be controlled. That's all I want. That's all I want. All I want. Oh, that's all I want. Frank, 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 Frank. How many times is it gonna take till someone around you hears what you say? You try being cool, you feel like a lie. You play by their rules, now it's their turn to try. So hang up your rules, bang off your job, 'cause I'm sick of not living to stay alive. Leave me alone, not asking a lot, just don't wanna be controlled. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want is to be like Frank when I grow up. Oh, the silliness, the craziness. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, like I appreciate you too. And I know we have fun with this stuff. Like there's time and a place. And I know you came into this thinking in sickness and in health, is John's going to get all serious? And the happy hour's never really been about seriousness. It's always been about having a bit of fun. So even though I get on my high horse and I rant, and sometimes we play some sort of more meaningful sort of songs, for the most part, we've been doing this for 4 years to help folks out, to give you a community, to give us all an outlet and something that you can just look forward to once a week, and to just let your hair down, and have a bit of fun. Um, Speaking of which, what was the first song I played? Like Receding Hairline or something? That was in the Crash Test Dummies song. where it's like, seeing my hairline, disappearing hairline. I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen my hairline in a while. It'd be interesting. I reckon I'd be all George Costanza. I reckon I'd have the Costanza patch if I did let my hair grow, if I didn't shave it all off these days. Maybe I'll go with that. I'm kind of over COVID. I kind of look a bit more like Costanza these days. Get the glasses, have the Costanza patch on front. Thank you, Jenny Jolivet. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. It is a great community, isn't it? Yeah, very cool. And again, please remember what I said before. Yes, I know, like physical health, mental health, all this stuff is important. Number one, in the musical world, don't let strangers on the internet discourage you and tell you that you're no good, because you are. Even if you're starting out, you're good, and you're only going to get better. No one's worked on their music for 5 years and gotten worse. Not yet. I haven't come across anyone that's done that yet. So just keep doing your thing. And thank you for being here. Look at this, Perpetual Platypus and Hugh Caldwell up here at 3:55 a.m. That's dedication and commitment to it. Hello, Gary Hubbs has snuck in here as well. Hello, Gaz. Back at the parking lot, mate. You must be pretty happy about those Canucks, eh? Yeah. Let's finish with this one. This is one of my favourite songs by The Verve, but kind of one of my favourite songs of the 90s and one of my favourite songs of all time, if I'm honest. It is called The Drugs Don't Work, to finish us off here on The Happy Hour. All this talk of getting old is getting me down, my love, like a cat in a bag, waiting to drown. This time I'm coming down, and I hope you're thinking of me as you lay down on your side. Now the drugs don't work, they just make you worse, but I know I'll see your face again. Now the drugs don't work, they just make you worse, but I know I'll see your face again. But I know I'm on a losing streak, 'cause I passed by Jenny Jolivet. And if you want a show, just let me know and I'll sing in your ear again. Now the drugs don't work, they just make you worse, but I know I'll see your face again. Baby, ooh, if heaven calls, I'm coming to, just like you said. If you leave my life, I'm better off dead. All this talk of getting old, it's getting me down, my love, like a cat in a bag, waiting to drown. This time I'm coming down. Now the drugs don't work, they just make you worse, but I know I'll see your face again. 'Cause baby, ooh, if heaven calls, I'm coming to, just like you said. If you leave my life, I'm better off dead. But if you want a show, just let me know and I'll sing in your ear again. Now the drugs don't work, they just make you worse, but I know I'll see your face again. never coming down, down no more, no more, no more, no more. Oh, never coming down no more. That was our final tune as I sink away into this cool little hospital. Let's throw something a bit more pleasant in here for our fond farewells. Let's go back to the purple room of density and say a fine, fond farewell to all the fine folks who've decided to come and hang out here. Thank you, Hugh Caldwell, for staying up late. I hope you get some sleep, my friend. Thank you, Christopher Rossi. Thank you to our moderator extraordinaire, Thomas Christ, Joe and Barry Glenn, Gary Hubbs, Frank Terzo. Can we get a hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray for 3 donations? Thank you for that. Jenny Jolivet for your donation as well. Thank you to Mum and Dad for birthing me. Thank you to Perpetual Platypussy, Mark Bro, Bleeding Red Beats, A Secret Legacy, Christopher Rossi, and everyone. If I've missed you, Gary Hubbs, there you go. Yeah, the old Pepto-Bismol colour that we had in the background there. I got to go because I got to get these Golden Knights through this first round and beat Dallas. Can't argue with that. So I'm going to go and watch some hockey. But you can go and hang out with Brad Example because he's coming up next. If I've set the redirect correctly, which is about a 50-50 chance these days, you will go straight over there. Otherwise, go look it up. Brad Example. He's the only Brad Example in town. Thank you to Gladys, and to Thomas, and to Brad, and to all you other cool cats creating out there. And as we say at the end of every show, please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and keep creating. Let's go Knights. Let's go Rangers, and let's go to bed. Good night. See you.